Y'all, what's up, y'all? Hope you're having a great day. Hope y'all staying motivated. Beautiful Sunday today. Hope y'all enjoying y'all day. If you went to church, uh, you just relax today. Uh, Appreciate y'all for being in here. You know, beautiful Sunday, beautiful Sunday. Great day to go out and exercise and enjoy the beautiful weather out here. Hope y'all enjoying this weather as well. That I come out here on live to talk to you guys. Again, appreciate y'all for being in here. Hope y'all having a great day. But I just want to talk about, taking advantage of opportunities in life, taking advantage of things that you take for granted. You know, a lot of us take certain opportunities for granted. You know, we don't seize the moment. About things. We nonchalantly take things for granted. We take opportunities that we have for granted. We are blessed with certain guidance. We're blessed with certain mentorship in life, and we don't take advantage of those people in our lives who really paved the way for us. You know, and so I just want to encourage, take advantage of people that want to show you the way. They might be, where you want to be in the future. But if you take their advice, you'll get where they are. But you have to be patient. You have to be persistent and consistent with, what you're trying to do. A lot of people, they want to be successful, but they don't want to do the things to get there. A lot of people don't realize, these things are a process. A lot of things are a process in life, and people don't want to, uh, take the process and live life and learn lessons. People want the shortcut, and people that always want to take the shortcut, they always, you know, they don't get the full success that people that took the process gets. How you doing, Leo Pardo? How you doing? But yeah, take advantage of opportunities. Take advantage of mentorship. A lot of people may want to help you, but a lot of people can be, you know, we can admit, sometimes we are stubborn with advice. A lot of people try to give us advice, and we don't want to listen. Instead of deciphering what's good advice and what's bad advice. And like I always say, it's not good to listen to too much advice because your life may sway so many different ways. But take advantage of great advice, good advice that's wise. It's good to listen to wise advice. You know, but I say with any advice, just decipher what is good advice and what's bad advice, and you'll find a way as far as those things. But again, appreciate y'all. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel as well, so you'll be updated on my latest content. But yeah, just always, search for that. Research what you're trying to do in life. A lot of people, they want the success, but they don't want to do the work in order to get there. You find the opportunities. You find the perfect opportunities, but you're not prepared. You're not prepared for that magic moment when it happens, and that's what stifles people from success. Is they are not prepared for that moment. They're not prepared for that opportunity. Uh, I try to be the type when an opportunity come, give it 100%. And if I can't give it 100%, I'm the type of person if I know I'm not going to be committed to something, I'll say no. I'll say I can't do it instead of saying I'll do it and give half of the job. But if I say I'm gonna do it, I give it my all. Uh, I seize that moment, that opportunity, and so I just want to give y'all those words of advice because a lot of people, you know, they wonder why things don't happen. They wonder why these good things not happening to me. You see these people on YouTube, you see these people on TV, they're being successful, but people don't realize it was a process for them to get where they at. People don't realize these people on TV that they see, that they idolize. It took a process for them to get where they are. And so I encourage you. If you're trying to get to a certain position in life as far as opportunities, uh, you have to take advantage of those opportunities, learn as much as you can. I'm the type of person, once I get with someone that can give me an opportunity, I ask as many questions as I can, even though I might seem like I might get on their nerves, but I want to know as much as I can in order to be a part of their journey and they be a part of mine. A lot of people are afraid to ask questions, and they don't learn or they don't grow because they're afraid that they don't want to admit that they don't know everything. And I don't like being around people like that. They feel like they know everything. You ask, like for example, they ask you a question, and then when you answer the question, they act like they already know. I don't like people like that. And so, it's just a lot of things to consider in life, you know, living life, a lot of things to consider about life, and just living, the best life you can, possible. That's the key to success. Not only success, but success in the long run. For a long time. Having that continued success in life. How you doing, Ricky? How you doing, Ricky? But yeah, everybody wants that success, but they don't want to do the work to achieve that great success. But also, if you have a topic you want me to talk about on this channel, you can send to my Cash App, Open Mind Convo. It's in my link in my bio. If you want to, if you want me to talk about religion, politics, current events, feel free to, send me a Cash App with a topic, and I'll shout you out. Put your name, your YouTube name, and Cash App, what you in the topic you want me to talk about, and I'll talk about the topic. Again, appreciate y'all for being in here. But yeah, just it's a lot of things to consider as far as life is concerned. It's a lot of things to consider. But again, appreciate y'all for being in here. Appreciate y'all for being in here. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Continue to, strive for success. Strive for success. Don't let nobody stop you from, what you're trying to do. But I hope y'all, enjoy yourselves. But I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great day. All right, peace.